Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Smigga, what's up? Hey, actually, send me a message, Smigga, a little bit later on today, because I got something super dope, and I just want to make sure it gets out there the right way, and I want to see what's the best strategy, because you were able to mail a box, and I haven't really mailed boxes like that, so I just want to make sure I do this thing correctly. So just kind of just let me know, because I remember you were telling me before about it's interesting about when it comes to shipping out there. So yeah, so just hit me up on on the DM or something for me, on Facebook or something, and then I'll fill you in of what I'm talking about. You'll really like it. All right. So what's going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Looks like everybody's your temp is here. Rawr. Spirit shots here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go through these things here. And yeah. So we already know what we do here. We push this button for the latest. So we make sure it's fair. It is the order people have submitted. So we go all the way down. It's only 20 today. And we'll be able to knock all these things out here. Because I got some deadlines I have to complete. Actually, what kind of dip? Oh, hold on one second. I gotta mute some stuff. I apologize. All right, I put that there. Let me see this part right here. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. And that's it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get on started here. Jethro, let's go. All right. Made it out. Let's see if you made it out, sir. I saw. Ooh.
I don't need anyone.
We getting up in their heads, how about that flex, doing the most. But let's get into the bread, we hitting up, let's make a toast. For all the days we were down and out, for all the days that I thought I drowned, for all the days that they call me a clown. How about that be the one making it out? How about that make me an image? Demons thought that I was finished. Doesn't matter where I go, I'ma keep breaking our limits. Ball hard ain't no scrimmage. Shoot your shot, don't miss it. Foot to the floor, let's get it. Foot to the floor, gon' get it. I'm gonna turn it up, but for real. Coming to the end of the best of my film. Used to be wondering if I was a hustler for dinner. Now we finna get to the meals. I'm every day and I do all your flaws. Cause I'ma go off and bet all of myself. I just need a pair. Demons they scatter locked in with a handle. A step, lock in. Better lock in. That's the anthem. Top 10. Goes your top 10. Then you phantom. We listen to an advantage. Do whatever I imagine. Bring it on my downfall. Don't go ahead cause I'm still standing. We getting up in their heads, how about that flex, doing the most. But let's get into the bread, we heating up, let's make a toast. For all the days we were down and out, for all the days that I thought I drowned, for all the days they call me God, I'm about to be the one making it out. We getting up in their heads, how about that flex, doing the most. But let's get into the bread, we heating up, let's make a toast. For all the days we were down and out, for all the days that I thought I drowned, for all the days they call me God, I'm about to be the one making it out.
First off, just the energy in the song itself is insane. However, and this is just me speaking as a producer, where is the punch in that kick, bro? Where is the punch? Like, you can hear the 808, all that stuff is mixed just fine. I need a punch, bro. I need a, I need that in those particular drums there. And that's what gets individuals hype. Like, this is a song that you can literally this will be your first song to perform on stage. You just come out there, then you got this. Everybody make some noise. And everybody's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden you start rapping. Yeah.
We getting up in their heads, hop on that flex, doing the most. But it's getting to the bread, we hitting up, let's make a toast. For all they just do it down and now.
That is a song you could begin. You could begin your sets with this. If you are going to start doing song, I personally would start with this song. But you got to get that with the 808 with the drum cadence. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, that's the one. This is the one. You just need to, if you need me to do it, bro, give me the beat. Give me the beat and I will layer the kick drum for you and it will pop out more for sure. Okay. That's all. Zayas, what up though, man? You all right? Hey, hit me in my DM too, bro, if you can. Cause I gotta explain something to you. And that way you'll know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Trust me. But like I said, track is heat. It's just I would layer a kick for that. And I recommend this would be a song to do. And also what I'm going to do for individuals who are part of the stream, let's say you guys are doing a show, like if you're doing NPC or you're doing Nerdivation or something like that, and you have a question about whether if this is a song you want to perform with and you want to ask me or anything, like an opinion, this is open too. Even if it's an older song, just let me know in the submission saying, hey, this is I'm thinking about performing this. What do you think? And then I'll give you guys that extra opinion. So that's like an extra bonus of being in the stream for that. All right, let's go to Kami. What's got? Yep, and like I say, when I see people with subs and they're trying to give their effort, they get a subscription from me because you know I'm supporting you. I try my best to remember those every time. And I can keep tabs on you. Having a DVD bouncing on the screen is so nostalgic. I love the entire concept of this video. I love it. Oh. My bad, I know it wasn't high enough. Yeah, I realized I messed that up, Isaiah. I really did. I just realized that. Yeah, I got it. Because earlier, what I do is that let's say I find something on YouTube and I like the sample or whatnot, like if it's a vocal or something like that, I will turn this portion low. So like when I, record the feed from YouTube or something like that, I could be able to get a consistent volume and it's not, distorted or any of those. And that's something I would do. So my bad. I didn't know it was like that.
when you finna do that shit better. Couldn't even make it with the network. Only way that you gon' win is with the setup. Going move the goal, I'm finna hit the post.
But like I said, I love the creativity of this, so keep going with that. Like clever concepts like that bring people into the video, to be real. That'd be something I would recommend usually. But this is awesome. All right, Zello, hello. All right, let's see what you got. Problem, and it's Hastic. Did I hear this before? I'm gonna listen. I might have. I don't know. Let's see. Memes hop in here. JK hopped in here. The whole fam is here.
Yeah, shawty think she witch till she met a witch,
What's up, Joker? How you doing?
Money quick, she just doing tricks, I think the problem is, I don't know what the problem is no more. So whatever the problem is, what it is though, I'm not involved. Shocking offline and more, I ain't talking EMP. Just spent 9K on a stick, that shit hit like BFG. Do I gotta spell it out? This shit is END. Hits iconic, world warrior, tracklist counts like 6 to 3. Translation, they on my hits like shawty, okay, super high.
Okay, so I wanted to tell you something about some of the auto tune too, right? Actually, I can make an example. Yeah, I can make an example. Okay, cool. I could do that. All right. So here's the difference, right? So if you go in chromatic, you can literally have it almost kind of get an idea to keep you in particular tune or wherever you're rapping, right? Most people rap in chromatic, but if you're doing a singing vocal, you got to make sure you extend your vocal. So you got to know the difference between chromatic and you want to know the difference between chromatic and doing something in T. You know what I'm saying? In key, not T, in key. Because the thing is, a lot of people just put the auto tune on there and they don't really know if they want to do minor or major. Yeah, you could be in that key and it works out fine, but you have to carry the note for it to be a smooth auto tune. Because with auto tune, it's going based off of the vibrato and the breath, right? So if you're going, it's not going to pick it up the way you want to, unless it's really, really heavy on there. And that means like the program is working stupid hard. So what you want to do is you make sure you enunciate and you extend your vocal. What I mean by extending, instead of being like, it's hard to be there, be like, it's hard to be there. Like you have to like really attempt the song, because what I'm hearing is that it's really chill and it works from time to time. But then it'll get to the point you hear these in there, and it's very hard to take those things out, especially for somebody mixing it. So that's one of those, like, if you're going to do it, I would turn up the humanize a little bit and I would dial back the auto tune a little bit. So that way it's only picking up certain parts that's needed, necessary. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only thing so far.
Coded into it, I'm trying to ignore all of the moment. I'm doing me, fuck the phone, that's me, your shit. Little hoe, that's your shit. Yeah, little hoe, that's your shit. Yeah, little hoe, that's your shit. Yeah, shawty think she a witch till she met a witch, Yeah, magic can make money quick, she just doing tricks, And the problem is, I'm a problem killer, bitch, I know. But I'm an optimist, so will I stab that shit, little bit, I hope. Maybe it's toxic shit, maybe I say that shit to help me cope. Cause if we honest, this ain't the first time we been here, oh no, I know I said these things before. Victim of my own ego, man, I hate to, yeah, I fucking love to watch you go. Shawty thought she was a witch till I met her at the stove.
Like I said, like to anybody else that's hearing this song that's not like not a critique and trying to critique certain things, all the other people just listening to this song, they're gonna dig it. They're gonna think it's dope. They're gonna like it, be like, hey, this is a vibe, this works, right? But if I'm a person that, that does music supervising or looking for something to be put in a show or in a video game or in any of those, even though that's not the case for this particular song. But if it's something like look, I need a song that's kind of like an auto-tune vibe. It's kind of gritty, it's a little aggressive. What would you pick? They'd be like, well, what do you think of this, this Hastic record? And you'd be like, okay, let me check this out. And you're like, getting to listen, but okay, it's got the vibe, but it's just not polished enough. And I'm looking for something a little different here. Because the thing is, and I'm just giving you guys game. So when it comes to a sync license and things like that, it's really the first 15 to 45 seconds, whether they're going to rock with it or not. If you get past the first 15 seconds, that means there's some kind of interest. But if they get to 45 seconds and they're not in love with it and they don't rock with it, they put it right to the trash bin. Every time. Every single time. And I just want to let you know that, because eventually, we all have particular songs that we make that we feel are dope, and it would be great to see them in opportunities. You know what I mean? It's great if a whole bunch of listeners check out the song and stream it, and then people are screaming it at when you're performing and all that. Those are all warming experiences. But there might be situations where you could be able to make money when you sleep, like when people are like, hey, this song is in this game. This song is in this famous playlist. This song is in this film. This song is in, you feel what I'm saying? You have more of a resume to have you have a conversation with somebody about something. You have something to negotiate on. So just like Magic the Gathering, if you don't have any land, I don't know why you putting creatures out there, because they got nowhere to go. You feel what I'm saying? You got to make sure you put your land pieces out there. This is for my MTG people. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But that's the things that you want to make sure. You want to make sure that your Yu-Gi-Oh player, you got to make sure things is on the field. If you don't got anything on the field, you get attacked for life points. I am beating you, bro. There's no Seto Kaiba conversations here. You are a last rate duelist. You don't even exist. Bro, you don't have a deck. Your deck is a starter deck that somebody else made for you because they felt bad and then gave you some dragon shields for free. Ain't nothing whacker than you getting a deck and somebody said, oh, I just got some new sleeves, so you can have my old ones. Make you feel different, don't it? Make you feel different, don't it? When they give you their used dragon shields. And then, they already got the grease marks on everything. I'm sorry, let me stop playing. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is make sure that, those certain aspects make sense. All of it makes sense. And that's the difference. And that's the thing I want to make sure I address and let you guys know. This has no tier involved in this community or nothing like that at all. Every possible person has this opportunity to have that conversation with the company or anything like that. This ain't about numbers. It's not. It's not about numbers, not about stats or any of those. Those are secondary and third when it comes to that. You got a clean record. It makes sense. You made the right relationship. You are just fine. So don't feel that because you have 200 subs that you can't place with stuff. I got friends of mine that made things for like really big companies and things like that. They only got like 12 subscribers on these accounts. It's possible for anybody. Okay? Professor Shy Guy out of Ohio is a nerdcore artist. He made the second season theme for Dragon Ball Super. The possibilities are endless, bro. So don't let anybody try to bully you as in you need to come out with this song because this is happening and that is happening and the algorithm's happening. And man, screw that. Make the dope song. Make sure it's polished. Make sure it's quality, and believe in that. Believe in it like it's your own kids if you have kids. Believe in that. You put it out. Believe in your stuff. Believe in it. Because if nobody believes in it and you do, that's all that matters. All I'm here is to tell you, look, bro, they're going to give you this issue. They're going to give you that issue. Take what you can from whatever you hear. Take whatever, if it sounds like advice that doesn't sound like something that you like, you can take it wherever you want to. That's the originality of being an artist. Take what you will. I'm just giving you non-biased information that your close peers probably won't do because they don't know how to tell you that. Me, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to be the person that tells you, oh, this is trash, because that's subjective. How can I tell you your record is trash? Why is it trash? And then what's crazy about it is that nobody can really explain the reason why something is trash. Everything is opinionated at that point. Oh, it's trash 'cause I don't like that bar. Does that mean the other people don't like that bar? Did we have a 8 billion consensus, including your family, including the dog, the cat? Did we all come up there and say, yeah, that bar is trash? Now, if that happens, it might be trash. But the probability of that happening is slim to none. All in all I'm doing is just pointing out certain things that could affect your growth as an artist and as a brand. That's what this is here for. This ain't the flexing back and forth. Hear the song go, ooh, it's cold. I'm not doing that, bro. Like, I'm up in age where if I move a certain way, I probably like have to alert my health insurance because that's just not how I'm supposed to move. So you're not gonna get that from me. Just it's like no. But other than that, it works out just fine. Just those auto tunes and those low ends on the auto tune, make sure you tighten those up. Because once you drag your voice in having that, but you gotta extend the vocal, the whole vocal. Either that or just a little bit adjust the retune speed. You know, like make it a little bit lower. When I mean lower as in less auto-tune, not low as in make it robotic. That's all I wanted to tell you. Other than that, you got it. Alrighty. That was Zello. Yep, there we go. Yep, all time. Sorry.
On a distant world, darkness marched ever closer.
Dang, Arcade, you trying to sell us this crazy game with your music and your advertisement? What's up with that?
Where's the boss? Who's the judge? 'Cause they seem to hold the fuss. Whoa. I said I'm looking for the boss of this place, boss of this room, because my body at war's fight with myself. I hate this freaking job, I'd rather dabble the sales. It's back and forth on my face, you could say I'm a rebel. I'm an Cena, light a fire between the boss that everybody wants to be in me, that's clean up. Push my sanity all down the drain and then repeat it. Don't you dare hang up the phone, invest into the streamer. I'm not meanie, he needs to clean up his act. If you hang over, you might get turned to scrap. But it's all the money, what I crack, yeah. Please don't look too much into my past. It's predicaments, isn't it? Well, I'm quite the businessman. Let me have a good investment, pardon, I'm a bickering. You poor with all your words, you don't fool me. It's the boss of hog, rocks, blood, pardon me. I'm not doing anything at all. I'm not doing anything at all. I'm not doing anything, I'm not repeating pause. I'm just searching for the stars to remove the fog. Can you direct me to the bathroom? I'm just trying to find the bathroom. I am looking for the bathroom. In this world that just feels like the back rooms.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is the first song I've ever heard in history where I'm actually amped about just hearing one line here. I'm just trying to find a bathroom. I have never heard anything amped enough, but I'm just trying to find a bathroom. That is sick. That's sick for sure. I've never heard it. So that's sick. That's dope.
I am looking for the bathroom. In this world that just feels like the back rooms. Geometrics, further down, I'll just for the record. Yes, I said it, yes, I did it, I don't regret it. Pick the message and it's a more stuck embedded. Automatic, but they go through some subjective. You keep seeing black and white, I keep seeing yellow, red. Used to be yellow and blue, but green cracked me instead. Got this hole within my life, trying to find out how to fit it. Maybe I can find a way to be the boss of all my feelings. Maybe I can find a way to give myself another job. Maybe I can find the hug I need and not just some facade. Maybe I can find myself some closure looking up to God. Maybe I can find just what I'm looking for. I want the boss. Maybe I'm looking for the boss. I'm searching for the
Perfect idea, man. You could take that part in any other TikTok video. So let's say somebody eats something and then that particular sound come on, like, I'm just trying to find a bathroom. And then basically it's like they ate something or it doesn't look good at all. And then you could just put that sound in there. I just gotta find a bathroom. And then people will use that. And it'll cause controversy. Like you could put up like a good meal or something like that, and it'd be like a rage bait clip. And it'd be like I hate this. It'd be like hot takes, and it basically, or something like that. Dawg, I'm telling you, you really should do that. Like that's just one small part of the entire song. Period. I'm not taking your ideas, JK. It's all the hot jagoons over there, right? I'm not taking your idea. I'm not going to put it out there. I just put it out there just to let you know. Hey, I hope you guys push the song like that. Very, very ingenious and clever. Really clever. That's what's cool about what we do, man. Coming up with really, really clever songs and have creative ways to promote and push those. That's what makes you stand out. The more consistent in the sound that you have, the more you could be the same as everybody else. Try to throw some audibles in there. Throw some glitch stuff. Throw in some really, add normal things in your songs and stuff. And then that's the things that people remember. Make memories out of the records that you guys do. All right, Zayas, let's go. I like Kenpachi.
Let me know by the end of this video who y'all feel like is the strongest in the series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more anime rap, you dig? I feel like the best in the series. Swing, 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 swing. Watch me, find out why I'm talking about you. Open up a can of whoop ass, then I serve it to you like hibachi. Rick and Morty hairstyle, couple scars on my body. Damn, I caught another body. This is something Ichigo couldn't copy. Nose of Rashi chopping, I'ma leave him sloppy. I'm just one guy. Can't got your tongue cut right now. You look a little tongue-tied. Oh, you notice the eye patch. You don't wanna see the bun kai. The best in the series, hey, dare I say. Guess I'll let you see it one time. Okay. So I get a butcher, lead on less to slaughter. I ain't talking cop the winner, swing is chopper. Someone called a doctor, One Piece you won't find. Divide them like a problem, something's in the water. What the hell you drinking? What the hell you smoking? No, you can't take it, better take the option. Where I don't swap, cause you bugging dog, you an insect. So get stepped on or get lynched. Hey, yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but this song reminds me of Higher Learning by Stevie Wonder. If you had that bass line that like I said, it's sick. But I'm just thinking as a producer, that could be certain parts that you could have dropped in here too. That's just me being a producer. Different. This is a different approach. But I'm letting you know that's what it sounds like. Like the nigga keep on trying to reach the highest ground. Like you could put those stabs in there because Bleach is really like live sounding. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just make beats for you, Isaiah. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, swing. Yeah, okay. I ain't even using both hands. Handicap only cover one eye. This time I won't swing back. Give your best shot. You get one try. Just promise to me that you won't die. Tanjiro can't take me out. Zoro, that's who y'all crazy about. Calling every source, we give it all you got. Only way I'm losing is because of plot. Hibachi with it, how I flip the wop. This how I chef it up into that weapon rough. Y'all better step it up. We ain't letting up before you threaten us. You better tell me who gon' stop me now. Who gon' stop me? Who gon' stop me now? Swing. Stop playing, boy. You better swing. Is that all you got? Swing. I guess it's my turn to swing. Watch me. Find out why I'm talking about you. Okay. Open up a can of whoop ass, then I serve it to you like hibachi. Rick and Morty hairstyle, couple scars on my body. Damn, I caught another body. This is something Ichigo couldn't copy. Nose of Rashi chopping, I'ma leave him sloppy.
Not gonna lie to you. The only thing is, I'm gonna leave on the body. Yeah. Like you need something like, you need like a hard particular parts on that because that way it could change the dynamic of how you have your verse here. and then there's a progression to the hook. And then the thing is, when you say that, then the audience has some kind of thing to feedback. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then when you got them doing that, it's giving you your chant. And then you can rap and be as dynamic as you possibly can. So like I said, I'm giving show advice too with certain songs like that I know. If I hear a song and I have a feeling that it could be something that could be performed, I'm going to give extra additional suggestions for that. Could this be a song to perform? Absolutely. But you got to make sure you know what your call and response is going to be. Don't make it difficult. I'm going to let you know right now. Do not lose sleep. Do not lose sleep trying to figure out what the audience is going to say. Because the longer it takes for you to think about it, the more complicated it is. So don't do it. I'm just going to let you know that off top. Don't do that. But like, yeah. Like I'll show you real quick. We go into the hook, okay? That's bridge, and then I appreciate you separate this. It makes it so much easier. Watch on.
Stop playing, boy. You better swing. Is that all you got?
Swing.
I guess it's my turn to
Swing. You know what I mean?
Watch me. Find out why I'm talking about you. Okay. Open up a can of wool bag.
Yeah.
Then I serve it to you
Yeah.
like a botch.
Yeah.
Rigor morty,
Yeah.
rigor morty,
Yeah.
hairstyle, couple scars
Yeah.
on my body.
Yeah.
Tell my call
Yeah.
another body. This
Yeah.
is something Ichigo
Yeah.
didn't copy. Don't
Yeah.
watch it, chop it on my
Yeah. Feel what I'm saying? And then you could be like, it'd be like right here at this part. Be like, oh, y'all make some noise out there. Y'all beautiful. And then they go out there and be like, hey. Well, all I'm going to tell you, if anybody goes out there and be like, yay, you might want to leave that one alone. But you, you understand what I mean. You know what I mean. All right. King Waju is rock.
Life's smoking gun, love is dangerous. That's the way it is, that's the way it was. When you learned to run, it was in the mud, it was in the cold, now it's in your blood. I burn from the hell I've seen, but the devil can't hold me down. I've earned all the hell I'll be, standing on holy ground.
Compared to my grind, really not beating. I was putting the mix while lacking greens. Had to grind for a meal that gave me a plate. It was no eating and kicking indoors. You
Turn your volume down. Turn your volume down, bro. It's really bright and you got saturation, that's fine. But understand the saturation gets rid of the low a little bit. But don't forget, it's still a high. There's still a mid and a high. And that's very, very sharp. Very sharp. Remember what I told you before. When you got a beat like that. You got a beat like that. Put it at 50%. Once you put the beat at 50%, find your volume of the acapella of the verse. Once you find that, then you can level up the level, not level up. You can level the volumes between the two and measure them. Because what happens is people get into a vibe with their headphones, but you get this thing called ear fatigue. You don't know when it's coming, but I always give you a gauge. Anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes, if you're constantly moving and leveling things like that, you're going to have to take the headphones off, and you need to step away from it for at least 30 minutes by itself. The reason why you do that is because that way you will be able to hear it with a new set of ears and have an idea. 2, understand what's in your headphones is not going to be what's on the phone. 85% of the individuals in this world listen to things through their phone. So there's a certain type of mix for that. You know what I mean? It may sound good in the headphones because it is treated for you to hear all 3 frequencies in headphones, which is your high pass, your mid, and your low. You're not going to hear much of the low in the phone unless you have headphones that accompany that. So you got to be careful how sharp it sounds.
See it defeating it. Sour ass times I found some sweetening. I'm just trying to win, you know I'm inbound. My ops got cleats so stuck to the ground. Made up my mind, no coming around. If you start hearing click, stop making a sound. You would think I love that till I come with a pound. My bro got hammers, that shit came out. You see my dog knows you gon' hate when you hound. This shit be a bitch. Your boy start serving, wasn't waiting on tips, walking on eggshells. I got used to the tips. So I'm throwing out punch, you got left with a tick. When chicken get tender, they offering dip. My trap genetics, when you on the run, the bike gon' flip. We all got juice, but die for a sip. I'm going off actions and trust no lips. I'm surrounded by bitches, but I really don't pimp. If I walk with sticking on Cumberland limp, we stand on 10. What the fuck is a whip? If I see food, I ain't talking no shrimp.
Smoking gun, love is dangerous. That's the way it is, that's the way it was. When you learn to run, it was.
You hear how this vocal is kind of in the middle of the vocal a little bit. It's a little more spacious out there. It's not 100% always about the microphone. It's just letting you know the volume levels. You got to start listening for that. You have to. That's the only thing that's holding you back. Spirit, it's the only thing holding you back. You have to understand the levels between your vocal and the beat itself. Yes, a lot of things have a different master and all that stuff, but you have to sit back and mute both. You know, mute one at a time and start comparing and contrasting. Perfect idea for you. What you want to do is the next time you have a beat and you rapping, right? Put the beat and pan it 100% to the left, okay? Then take your vocal, pan it 100% to the right. You'll automatically hear the difference of which one is higher than the other. I would do that. And then once you find that and you got a good mesh of how that is, it's kind of what a DJ does. It's called blending. And then once you do that, then you bring everything to center. And then you'll have a closer gauge of what it is. You know what I'm saying? You might have to put a little sauce into it. You might have to, you know, do some different kinds of EQs or whatever, or even reach out to somebody. And then they could be able to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So, important.
It was in the mud, it was in the cold, now it's in your blood. I burn from the hell I've seen, but the devil can't hold me down. I burned all the hell I'll be, standing on holy ground.
I'm back in this bitch for the times I was missing. I'm back in this bitch for the times I ain't listening. I'm back in this bitch for the times I was bitching. They wouldn't let me cook, so I stayed in the kitchen. This came off the muscle. I started lifting iron, cause in the weight room, be ready to tussle. I had odd job, not beat my hustle, man. Fuck a re-up, we just stretching and double. I got clear rounds, not related to bubbles. It was right to my spot, but that shit wasn't real, man. Fuck a close shave, I ain't leaving no stubble. I'm stuck at the bottom, my dreams at the top. They talk about soda, but it made them pop. It's funny, I'm clean, I didn't start with a mop. The blues got me cut, but I don't fuck with no cops. They want me to storm, I just at the rock. My goal is to drop, so I made a few bops. I can talk about struggle, don't sleep on the cops. These Mario Bros, we was jumping on blocks. Mario Bros, we was jumping on blocks. You better pray my
Missed opportunity. He said, well, Mario Brothers, we jumping on block. We Mario Bros. You know what I mean?
We Mario Brothers, we stepping on blocks.
You know what I'm saying? You should have did that.
don't rub bars, nothing but onions, you cry when cut up. My name King Wash, your boy finna win. You gon' see sunshine when the sun finna come up. Wash, bitch.
Smoking gun, love is dangerous. That's the way it is, that's the way it was. When you learn to run.
It's still a nice song, though.
But the devil can't hold me down. I burned all the hell I'll be, standing on holy ground.
Like I said, other than that, it's a fire song, bro. But yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. I apologize if I don't think I've ever spoke or said that advice before. But yes, if you're really not sure about the levels between one vocal to another, you should go in acapella, and then you can put one vocal and put it all the way to the left, pan left, and then you do the other vocal, pan it all the way, pan right, and then you'll have some kind of an idea of consensus of it when it comes to the mix. Feel what I'm saying? And also, just to let you know, let's say you got multiple vocals, right? And you're doing harmonies and stacks and things like that. I like to follow the 20% rule. And what I mean by the 20% rule is that, let's say you got one main vocal, right? And you got two harmonies or whatever, emphasis harmonies, whatever. Pan one of them 20% to the left, the other one 20% to the right. If you got five vocals, do 20, 20, 40, 40. No, actually, sorry. 2020, 50-50. And the reason why you do that is because it opens up the track like a flower. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it looks like gang signs. I don't mean to do that. But it opens up the vocals so you can be able to hear everything and see what makes total sense. Now, the ones where it's 50, it doesn't necessarily have to be 100% like 50, but it could be anywhere in that guidance, and all you have to do is just kind of tweak it the way you want to where you're able to hear it. And that's what happens. And then what you can do is that those 2020s, those are your emphasis. So you can keep those in the same preset as your primary, but when you get to those 50%, that's where you start using the ad libs. You start using the filters. You start using the fab filter. You start using the saturation. You start using all of these different, background effects to give you the ambience that you need in the record. So that's a good rule of thumb for you. You know what I mean? That's what I would do personally. Because then when it's already even like that, you know what you can do after that? You could take that vocal and maybe put it somewhere different in the track to give it some more dynamics and stuff like that. And since you got them already preset already, you do some more ad libs or something that's throughout the verse and you kind of like what that filter effect is. Well, guess what? Now you got a preset for that already set to go. And I think what I'm starting to notice is that a lot of people kind of record, but they don't 100% organize. And that's okay. Because I barely do it too. But putting organization and then coming up with your own particular presets, like an FL or something like that, that way you got to go to, you know what that sounds like. It's already acoustically made the way you need to, and it'll save you a lot of time. Start getting accustomed to that, because at the end of the day, this is you. This isn't like a lot of us are doing a recording business and people are coming over and recording. It is just you. So make those particular adjustments accordingly that you like your stuff to be. Start using that, tweak it accordingly, and then you golden, bro. And that's basically it. But now we're going to go with Ochakin and Woo. Okay. Got Ochakin and Woo Tang God.
There's a revival. Got them in love to the water, I'm into the cycle. Was given a riddle when none of they part of the gravel. Show them 100, the president, the was a vital. There's a revival. There's a revival. Got them in love to the water, I'm into the cycle. Was given a riddle when none of they part of the gravel. Show them 100, the president, the was a vital. There's a revival.
They call me Psycho Bandit, 4x4 when I go on a tangent. Cock my shot cause they know I'm commanded. Charge shaking it down cause Wu demands. Protect your nest from Sanjing Wu. Or told like you want to sue. Last life one day had I boo. All these fires take me a fool. They taught me say when I know I ain't that bitch, don't fake beat me. You can't like deep in the waters. Armies are causing as far as I'm out here killing the bars. Why? Cause I need me some martyrs. Cause all y'all bitches for starters. While I'm moving just like cars. All you motherfuckers bars.
And he is rolling. What? Let's go, Woo. He is keeping up. He's keeping up on a drill beat. He's keeping up. So I'm happy. I like I said, I love to see people's growth in recording in general, and I'm witnessing it. Pretty soon he gonna be on like one big cipher. They're just gonna call it. They're gonna be like, it's just like maybe a voice from God. Just all of a sudden they'll be like, Wu and Tino, it's time. We want to include you on this brand new cipher. And it's got Rustage, DPS, Fable, all the people that you like. They're all going to be there. And you will be on there too. So congratulations. Like, I bet you it's going to be something stupid like that. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm loving the fact that you're getting better. 100%.
Young thug killing son of lords, is you like that? Pop another bottle if you like that. I would.
Okay, that transition was extremely weird. Yeah, that was extremely weird. I'm trying to figure out how that happened, but that's okay. Well, like I said, you getting better. That's what I like. That's all that matters.
One of the days to review the tempo, we let all along cause I couldn't fight for. Never calling me to conduct the finals. Anything quick to reflect the views. I'm busy by a beat to the speed to tables. So the one here will speak a couple is here, then better stop grow. With one swing to the vocal pipe, I know you hear in the waterfall. You place the count to your part of one for the blade of truth to its front of fall. You double team and you get in half. That is simple math when you cross the line. I was crucified when you wait to cry. Now you see the man on the demon time. It's time to be personal and time to be thought I won't get to your levels and last on the board like I'm nobody's equal. Time you over when I step on the pedal. Tough driven to be the pinnacle. Tough driven to get to know the coast. He rock on your many tears. They see me rise with your shady tears.
I know for a fact. I don't care. I know for a fact you had to walk in place when you rapping. Talking about that flow, the pinnacle. Everybody know individual. I'ma go for kill, the breed, field, and the prom, but the name, the flow, the game, guild, the print, the field, build. I can hear, I know it. I know it in my soul that you was doing that in your head. Just walking in place. Like, you go ahead on that drill beat. You walk on that. And that's what it feel like.
Was given a riddle when none of they part of the ground for. Should have 100 the better than two was a final. Better revival. Better revival. Tell them in laughter the water, I'm into the cycle. Was given a riddle when none of they part of the ground for. Should have 100 the better than two was a final. Better revival. Better revival.
Yes, works out for me. Ooh, it's Super Smash Bros.
JK talking slick again.
Hey.
Feeling like I'm Curry, starting solo on a journey. Yeah, every challenge you're approaching, I ain't worried, cause I rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Feeling like I'm Curry, starting solo on a journey. Yeah, every challenge you're approaching, I ain't worried, cause I rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up.
So I rise up, kid. Got Lil Mac, man, I box these hits. Living gon' bite me, not no list. Judo spirit, game ultimate. Then you better get on guard. Grab him, hold him with the B now. Keep a sandwich charge. Treat my dream like final smash attack. Tell me really now how I take him far. Next with the one try time. Go PK, then release all sides. They brought up on my mind. Maybe it's lips when you climb that ice. Then get up again. If I can punch your name, every stock can count. 4 o'clock, smile, loving it. I'm feeling it. Hit a backslash, but I'm not a kid. Like Ike, I'm a knight, I'ma slide with the eyes. So I try and apply everything with a line. Anytime I decide I can fight for the right. My life was back next stock for the shine. I'm master Joker and I turn to 0. Then I count the X. Make a man can fear though. As he matches with the hand, call me weirdo, but I did my thing and became the hero.
Okay, when you're doing double times and stuff like that, do not be shy about cutting the beat or anything like that. When it's already dynamic, you want to make it as in like it's a surprise kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then have me chop the beat. And then you can literally change the dynamic of the record and make it really shine with that part of the double time. That's all.
Feeling like I'm Curry, starting solo on a journey. Yeah, every challenge you're approaching, I ain't worried, cause I rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Feeling like I'm Curry, starting solo on a journey. Yeah, every challenge you're approaching, I ain't worried, cause I rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up.
Feel like Kirby? Nah, I've been the meta knight, been in the meta fella, bringing in an era full of terror and a verified newcomer, but you think I'll be a veteran cause I
Win.
Wobble, combo, cap, a falcon, that ain't fact, open, sucker, jungle, marble, spicy, pro, it has a mind, black, and drop, like a cargo, oh! I got more spirit than world of light. From the right and the left, I'm crazy dead. In the front of hand, I'm a master verse right. Ain't nobody in the fight, no face me yet. See, it is me who was free on the beat. Our pig got 'em on target. When they flee, it's a beat. Getting into the elite. When they charging, I'm getting charged and I got 'em beat. Yeah. Did they wonder how I got here? Don't deal with the C's at the top tiers. Now I'm the only real G with the CAE. Spitting heat that erupts. Feared. You a bob with a knob here. Straight out of the Wizard of Oz, how you up here, bro. Better rock and sock him. You out of options, lock in, and you out how I rub here.
So much on the line, Luke Curry, help my state of mind. Only got this a lot of time. Same person, what do I decide? Gotta power through it, don't you mention that I'm reaching final destination. Locking in like mama, got my dad and mama brothers. How my people pushing forward like a winning unlock. Was locked in the box, like a blessing popped up like a fox. I'm a cannon blast pass up in the fall. Then I'm all laugh as an underdog. Team is on the rise, call a Cooper Trooper. Shake a bottle, gonna eat it up, King Trooper. Trying to get my vision, so I gotta go and Buddha. Going for the highest, full of same as a shooter. Rise up to that challenge, got that little man mentality. Beating, bruising, battered, even if my strength is leaving me. Even if I stumble in defeating like it's 0-3. Make adjustments, rising up, I'm proud of the victory. Feeling like I'm Curry, starting solo on a journey. Yeah, every challenge you're approaching, I ain't worried, cause I rise up,
Rise up, rise up, hey, hey.
rise up,
Rise up, rise up, hey, hey.
Feeling like I'm Curry, starting solo on a journey. Every challenge you're approaching, I ain't worried, cause I
Rise up, rise up, rise up, hey, hey. Rise up, rise up, rise up, hey, hey. Now, this record, like I said, this is dope all the way through for that, right? But I'm going to tell you, if you perform this kind of song or whatever, do not do this in the beginning of your set, for the love of God. Make sure something like this is like towards the end, and I'll tell you why. I know a lot of your songs, JK. I know a lot of them. I do. And I've seen you perform before. To switch up and go into a sing rap melody in double time, and then you have a charged type of hook, bro, that's almost humanly impossible. To successfully do that full on with no vocal backgrounds or anything like that at all, that will be exhausting. And if you get through this song, even though you got Flint and Sammy on this with you, you need to decide who's going to do what. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the double time, all that stuff is phenomenal, but you have to understand, to translate that on stage, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare. But I'm just saying, it's going to be a nightmare. So if you're going to do it, you got to get your breath control to the point that it does. Because if you do it right and they catch that on camera, they're going to be like, hold on a second. Who is this guy? And that's the point. You want people to be, you got a lot of different kinds of skills and traits of how you're going to do it. But you master in the performance, that is where it's going to separate you from anybody who does double time and you have melodics. You know what I'm saying? Start figuring it out. Start figuring it out, because like I said, I'm going to try my best to make sure that everybody's performance is recorded, so you can do whatever you need to with that and showcase the best you that you got. And that's why I'm telling everybody, you got time to prepare and be the best version of yourself and you can be, because when the videos come out, they're going to look and be like, wow, I didn't know this person could be that good live. I didn't know that they had it in them. I didn't know that. And then they could sit there, drinking their Starbucks, trying to figure out, where did these people come from? And that's my overall goal here. I want everybody to know how dope and fire you are and how they missed their opportunity not seeing it before anybody else did. And that's real shit. All right. Great work there. Blake, perfect timing, bro. It's your turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know I didn't subscribe to you, buddy. There you go. Wait. Wait, you got Elemental on this track? Oh, this is gonna be super cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't take this pain no more. Wasting my life away till I'm down the floor. Been eating my problems away again. Can't help but love it by wanting to win. Can't get over this addiction on my own. Forgot who I was and got nowhere to go. Can't trust nobody, including myself. Even though it's not good for my mental health.
Off my head, I'm thinking beyond the cause. I just counted the digits, still stuck in this world, living beyond minutes.
Hear that? Yeah, that's a little small clips there. You want to make sure you de-esser that those high parts. It's kind of sharp.
Walking out of my reach my limits. I feel the critics with my own two eyes. I've seen all the dead, like my first name is Guy. Never comfortable, so it's me, myself, and I don't wanna be extra, but I wanna try. So I try every time to be a good person, but every time I seem to be a burden. My existence is not important, that is certain. The food gives me purpose, so I get to work. Ignoring to myself as I was and going through some changes, different versions. Self-introspection, like a surgeon. It's open to S, and back for the curtains.
Rule of thumb for this video too. So the thing is about outlines like that. This is what I want you guys to do at the screen. If you squint a little bit, you don't see the words ever. You don't see the words at all anymore. So you got to make sure you pay attention to those things.
Yeah, I can't take this pain no more. Wasting my life away till I'm down the floor. Been eating my problems away again. Can't help but love it by wanting to win.
No one pretend I'm a friend, I don't mean it a man. I take a stand to defend myself from breaking apart. Fear is a constant factor in my life. It's unhealthy, but the food I just survive.
Yeah, I can't take this pain no more. Wasting my life away till I'm dead on the floor. Been eating my problems away again. Can't help but love it, but I wanted to end.
Elemental came in there in the clutch, bro. In the clutch.
Get over this addiction on my own. Forgot who I was and got nowhere to go. Can't trust nobody, including myself. Even though it's not good for my mental health.
Heat. This song is awesome, Blake. I like this a lot. This is really cool. This is really dope. JK speaking facts in there, man. You know what I mean? So, like I said, he's been doing performances and been grinding. Like him and GXG Wolf and Yellow Blade and Next Level. I mean, they're really going out there and finding their ways throughout this culture and performing anywhere they can do it. You did the chorus for it, but bro, like it almost seemed like it was yours. I'm sorry, dog. Like when you submitted it, I'm thinking it's yours. Oh, Memes, I know you have atrocious jokes. I know you do. And it's going to work so well for you. All right, next. Chris Craig, what's right?
Yeah, talking at his neck. He think he the man. No more squad go humble. Lay him waste down. My army approaching you, you better have a plan. They gon' walk you down and lay that.
I am.
Lay you on that lay you on that what? Do you really want that smoke? No, I don't think you really want it. Got us looking off all your components. What you get for trying to be a pony? Pick apart or pressure, put opponents in the pit, and I never will pull the punches at the peak, and I'm pushing myself to progress as a populace. It's getting harder stomach for you liberty niggas. Sell the paper cause a nigga running. See they got the young and feel the infamous nigga. Shocking just to see my family grow. Getting all around these hippie niggas. For real, pardon me, I'm sick, I'm ill. All you niggas are liking the scale. All you niggas are actually males.
Chill. I know niggas that really be feeling. Switching up quick as they saying they feelings. It's about time that I come, I'm the illest.
Now you hear the difference? Hear the vocal.
You niggas are liking the scale. All you niggas are actually males.
Chill. I know niggas that really be feeling. Switching up quick as they
See what I'm saying? This one just seems a little bit lower, but it could be the stacks too.
saying they feelings. It's about time that I come, I'm the illest. Me and CC out here running these matches. Kick these niggas out the things that he dragging. Dragon Ball turn a nigga to Raditz. Wanted metal, he gon' tell me to ratchet. QTE, but niggas never
never take action. Pussy niggas like they flexing with passion. Couple plays but you swear to show passion. Heard these niggas on the talk, they actors, huh?
Yeah, talking at his neck. He think he the man. No more squabble, humble. Lay him waste down. My army approaching you, you better have a plan. They gon' walk you down and lay that body on that land. Lay you on that land. Lay you on that. What? Do you really want that smoke? No, I don't think I really want it. But that's not enough for your components. What you get for trying to be a pony?
What you get for trying to be a own it? Cause I'm Master brother, you below me. Niggas let it copy, try to clone me. Niggas trying to be with like phony. Oh, I know that nigga been a phony. Oh, I know that nigga been baloney. Oh, I know that nigga see them joking. Oh, I know that nigga he ain't focused, nah.
For the record, Wu has been everywhere in practically like a great majority of Nerdcore videos. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that you finding your circles, you finding your people to work with that's consistent. You get the stuff out, you get the stuff moving. I can't believe I wasn't subbed. I apologize, Chris Craig, but dog, I'm telling you, works out fine. Beat in general, there's some really, really, really bright and hot moments in that beat that you got to tone down. Those hi-hats were immensely loud. It's not you. It's just how the beat was made. But you got to be careful. So what you want to do in the EQ, try to round off all the high portions of that beat. It might be able to take out some of the hi-hat portions. But like I said, I mean, the vocals and stuff were fine on your end and everything like that, and it's hard to mix two vocals together considering how you record versus somebody else records. So I take that into an account, but that's the only thing. It's just really, really harsh hi-hats on that beat. Other than that, sliding. You know that. Alrighty. Rap night. Let's see. Like I said, I like the fact that a lot of you are trying different genres, genre bending, making different kinds of records. That's the point, man. It's just about exploring and doing different stuff.
Okay. T. Are we ever stopping, though? Do we ever walk alone? Do we care about obstacles? I can hear everybody around me. They always telling me that I don't belong. They think if they keep saying it loudly that I will give up, I bet that's what they want. But here's a news flash. The fact that they would hate me ain't new, I already knew that. But I came anyway, bet you're asking why'd I do that. Cause I'm on a mission, I put everything into it. And when you're back to buy the king, you know my persecution. On my own,
I'm not doing that.
I'm just human. But that's why God gave me the squad and the blueprint. My blade in hand, that's the Bible.
Right.
Yeah, the voices ringing out. I know oh so many wanna bring me down. Discredit me and leave me vile. But after that, they're gonna see me smile. Cause that's blessings beaming down. But then the hate and persecute you on his account. So I'm gonna stand my ground. Cause nothing in the world can stop me now. Used to be blind but not see. I was loved way before I could breathe. Face that just so I could lean out all my loyalties. Lie with the game. Granted me power I never seen. Gave me the fam and the team. Crowned us as kids of the king. These kids of the king come to us.
Yeah, we know that we in war, it's time to go, go, go. Say you wanna settle scores, so we gon' go, go, go. We ain't who we was before, no, that's a no, no, no. Go, 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 go. Green light, go, go.
Yeah, we know that we in war, it's time to, Satan wanna settle scores, so we on, We ain't who we was before, no, that's a no, no, no. Go, 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 go.
I said go, go, go. Yeah, we know that we in war,
Clean record rap now. I like the fact you exploring all different kinds of stuff now. That is awesome. So let's see what's next here. We got memes, Lost Sage, Maz, Peasy, P-Easy, I know. Temps, just D Kid, Laszlo, wow. Shaldo, of course. And then Joko. Okay, we only got a little more left. All righty, cool beans. All right, let's go, memes. Let's see what you got. Okay, prick. All right, let me hear how this mix is. All right, somebody gotta clip that because I read right when I read the text, it said, "I apologize for the length of this video," and I sit there and click the video. I was like, "Oh my god!" And then it just made me stop the video, bro. Like, oh Jesus! All right.
If that was pride, I wouldn't drop shit for you. You brought the blade to lose, it's your life, anything but new. Jack, I'll do anything but lose, Them boys on the jump in the pack, get a boy just rolling blades. Running your lip, then a blaster stick, 54-5 clips, okay. Real as fuck, so I stay on guard. Wanna dance, then I'm MJ. Straight up praise for the man in red as I boom on your grave. No respect for you. Remember back in the day, we'll fight on to the death for you. Used to fight all the time with them, but it's like we both would lose. So Big Bro said if they got problems, I'ma slide for you. Oh, stop saying like Rihanna, I've been running this town. Oh, he a true devil, I'ma blow this bitch down. Cut down all my ops with such a smoking sick style. With these boys be Nero, son, I'm but they ain't my child.
Thank you.
My gorillas, they like acne rude. Like we ain't like this, in that mode. Triple S in my boat. Hoes conniving, yeah. We ain't lighting yet. Static like Alistair, we 5 and check. Finally, honestly, you need to keep up. This protagonist never gon' leave ya. Like 75 games with the demons. My young nigga Nero the Rita. I'm a Yonto killer competer. That's a rebellion, everyone needs him. I like Ebony, can't even lie. But this time we come and delete ya. How the fuck you got me lit like this? Oh, Sparta, father, you shall be the prince, I'm keeping it a brick. I got more than one that's on the list for you. I fought the king for you. If that was pride, I wouldn't drop shit for you. You got to blade to lose, it's hell life, anything but new. Jack, I'll do anything but lose,
I honestly think you should release these in 3 parts instead of it all as one particular. Having different parts is a good way to market that. We have part 1 and then it goes part 2. But let's hear it.
What's the meaning? What's the word? You're weak. Like who the fuck you thought you hurt? I need everyone you know to bow to me. Be immersed in the power. So what you wanna see unleashed, dog? So we're living crying out, looking for a place to pray. And now pass my judgment upon you. This very day. I know the way. You can't complain, no. I know the rage. I know the path and the evil you make. I feel the battle. I made it this way.
what you wanna say. That's all it is, I hate that you can play. What the fuck? Niggas ain't putting out trash and getting away. I promise you, y'all niggas ain't touching my pen, can't handle the weight.
Rebellion killer, I know what it takes.
I'm telling you, I am very, very curious what memes will sound like 2 years from now. Like, I am super curious of what your sound will be in 2 years, how you're singing on these now. I am so curious what that will sound like 2 years from now. Trust me, I have this, I don't know what it is. I just have this feeling it's going to be crazy. I know it's going to be crazy.
Give energy to for the ops. Me versus anybody you can name. I remember when they started tearing the list. If they did it now, it'd be neat. List your top 5, it's me. If your top 5 ain't me, fuck you, niggas know who the king is like.
The devils may cry when they're hearing me sleep. Saying but always the sins where they weep. I ain't done with you so you cannot preach. And I tend to laugh when I'm hearing them weep. So when they're crying, I'm looking for a place to pray. And I'll pass my judgment upon you this very day.
I own the world. I am the storm. I am the alpha, omega, and more. Like you need a king, you need you to lose. Yeah. I know where you at. I see through the mask. I see through the wrath. Hope you last the last. Concentration of red max. Caught you lacking with no bag. In my line, no human. And my demons can't hold me. You know I'm no man. I'm beyond that in mass. Why don't you ask? We don't look beyond the past. Ooh,
But like I said, doing Devil May Cry stuff, and then that's just kind of like something in your own vein and element and putting it together. It's dope, 100%. It's just, you just got to figure out different ways of how you want to break the tracks down and all that. Or, like I said, if you wanted to keep it all how it was in a full track, there's no shame in that either. That's completely up to your discretion. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I was just saying, sometimes songs end up being longer. Like, there was some songs that I end up doing, like, towards the GGL. Like, one of them's like 4 minutes long. Actually, 2 of them are. I said too much. But yeah, that's pretty much where it is. All right, Lost Sage.
Sketch, you tell him.
You ain't get the spark with the passion, so you better rub a lamp like a Latin. When I take a good feed, you get all you wish your genie. Cause it's a risk of death for your actions. Cause I'm about to put a plug, put a rug from my mama, about to blow up. Tryna reach my summit, you can never run up. I can take the stage from you, I can take the game from you, we can all be done. Write my initials in hard drives, it's my time to blow up this new you get back was once not. Like Sopranos hit the lotto, get a roll. It's a feeling we open, you go alone, you get blown. They're looking sideways, they never talk to me, they knew it's my space. If I'm MIA, they run the city from the mud, but stop it. Play down, gonna need your hands to the topic. They all know what I do, they all know what I'm about. So best watch your mouth. You ain't got the spark of the passion, so you better rub a lamp like a Latin.
Only small thing is just kind of be careful with the graphic video stuff. And I'm not saying it for me. I'm just saying just in case. It's always just to be able to cover things from that. Only reason why is sometimes those visuals could push an algorithm down and then it won't go to a whole audience because of the fact of it shows things that could be like, PG-13 or anything like that. I say that because there's just everybody on this platform. You just got to be a little careful. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you can't do this, but just kind of, you know, just kind of be aware just in case. That's all.
Take a credit feed, you got all you wish your genie. It's a risk of death for your actions. Cause I'm gonna put a plug, put a rug from my mama, about to blow up. Should've raised my semen, you can never run up. I could take the stage from you, I could take the game from you, it could all be done. Left game, emotion, designed it. All pressure, but I will refine it. It's become more evident that you ain't got adrenaline or passion. Just to push you forward to your action. If we're in the city, you better my door knocks. You blinked on the four knocks, ain't bidding on my spot. Put around with the wolves, I'm a big dog now. We gon' put them all down if they wanna get loud. They all know what I do, they all know what I'm about. So best watch your mouth. You ain't got the spark with the passion, so you better rubber land like a Latin. Wanna take a credit feed, you got all you wish your genie. Cause it's a risk of death for your actions. Cause I'm about to put a plug, put a rug from my mama, about to blow up. Tryna raise my semen, you can never run out. I could take the stage from you, I could take the game from you, it could all be done.
Woo in the building again. It's a bop, bro. 100% is a bop, Sage. You already know that. You know you in that central. You good. All right, Mozzie. It's good to see Mozzie again. I have danced before. I've been doing this all stream. What are you talking about?
I'ma count all the time that's passed and you can't break my focus. I'm so important, I've been on that go shit. The new age flow smith, talking textbook flows, bitch. Gotta keep my
Full body.
focus, just so you know, that I'm running it up, fucking it up in the lab. I've been counting down like every second, countdown.
It's gonna be a moment till I see the sun again. Frozen in time, I never thought that I'd get to run again. Oh, they tried to stone a man for everything I believe in. It's getting kinda hard to calculate everything I'm achieving. I breathe in, then take a step up in this new place. It's time I show the world that I can do this with a new face. Brace yourself, I spark a new beginning just by using flame. We gon' make it through, no doubt, 10 billion%. I'm constructing something bigger than myself. Lay the foundation down, bars building up my wealth. They can't do it like me. All these MC squares. At the speed that I'm advancing, you swear it wasn't fair.
I'ma count all the time that's passed and you can't break my focus. I'm so important, I've been on that go shit. The new age flow smith, talking textbook flows, bitch. Gotta keep my focus, just so you know, that I'm running it up, fucking it up in the lab. I've been counting down like every second, countdown.
I'll show you how to run it up. Yeah, she got me village on the come up. Your girl is now or never. They hunt classy love, our ancestors love. Advance and move on. I'll create a new world for us. Can't ever say no us. We get excited enough. I'll create a new world for us.
Just so you know, that I'm running it up, fucking it up in the lab. I've been counting down like every second, countdown.
Heat, bro. Yes, yes, yes. No problems with the mix there. Every auto-tune was clean to me. Just well polished and put together. I really don't have anything for that at all. You know, everything sound even, worked out fine for me. I like that. That's heat. All right, so it's P Easy, Temps, JD Kid, Just D Kid, JD, I'm sorry. Just D Kid. At this point, you should just be called JD Kid. I don't know why I think honestly, you should name yourself JD Kid. It sounds easier to say. Like Just D Kid works or JD Kid. Like that's, but I don't know, you know. But Peasy, Mike, what's up? What's the countdown? Oh my God, what countdown? Is that the countdown for the what you call it at 10 o'clock? We'll see. What up, Peasy? What up?
Yeah, so One Piece came back, right? So why not do a song, bruh?
Well, I'm glad you get exercise and you touch grass and then you come out with a song. You know, that's admirable for you, bro. Super admirable. I'm with it.
Lord. Shit. Get into my pen game. Really, you don't wanna come and tempt fate. Low key, pull the big two like Ragnar, make no mistake. Batter up, hit it out the park like it's a big game. My words roll off the tongue when they consume, they give it this taste. Compare me to Roger, you know I've been great. They be changing numbers in the crew like they the Knicks face. Hide behind your numbers, throw them off and choose the Knicks face. Hanging around because of my lyrics, they be my necklace. About time I spit fire, been a wild grime scene. Took my time off, gotta bring it back and be the next wave. Don't bang the drums because I'm reincarnated. I leave your jaded scum like the one that's on my chest plate. It's up for you. When I come through, it's a big sound. Send rounds, break the twin scene, go like quick pow. Leave it for the next day. Walk with a limp cause the hip been looking dangerous. Said I'm never skipping leg day. She knows what happens if you miss it. See me grabbing on your misses. You be missing how it feels to make the big shake. She went and said I'm from a whole different planet. When celestial and feral, no, I love to make the legs quick. I eat the beat and go mental. You eat the beat and go to cease to get a stroke from cholesterol. Make the next grave. Take what I do like it's rental. Copying flows like a stencil. Charge on the go, they ain't paying. I wipe the next race. I'm nice with it, we cut different. I've been potent. They need potions. We pull up and they see me rolling. They be acting like they top middle. Me on my team drip too clean. We be walking out golden. Better dry up. I've been clearing every aspect to clear my payment. I do it smoother than an accent. Barry watching, running the pockets. We on the clock and we clocking them. No, we click down on you like I caption. I love the sound of when they call me captain. Present, no excuse, me on the sea and make him absent. Say it with my car, put him work and get the abs in. Carry on my back, keep him moving on my transit. I ain't really someone that you going back for bandwidth. Don't signal me out, leave him in curse like it's our bandwidth. I channel the enemy, let the beat play, then they decay. Come back all the season with that cheap plays. They be fronting with the mask like it's a deep fake. Pull their facade out of the hat, they get defaced. They all listen and they think that I'm a cheapskate. Landed in the game and I finesse like face on beat sakes. But I'm cool with it, in the room chillin', chillin' so comfortable. Take my crown back and break a new ceiling. Got new records, gotta break them for the fun of it. I'm back in it, ain't no one gonna tell me that I'm done with it.
Flames, bro. Inferno flames. Inferno flames, bro. Dobby flames, bro. Like, bro. Let's make sure if he got commissions up, whether if it's videos, whether if it's beats, whether if it's verses, run it up. Because if you run it up and you help him out, he will be at Nerdivation with us. And for the first time, coming from New Zealand, I believe, he'll be in the Americas hanging out with each and every one of us. I'm excited. I definitely pray. I pray for all the blessings to come for you, to be there, and that we can finally meet up in person. And who knows, man? Just who knows? We might even be able to maybe record something where everybody does an 8 or whatever, and maybe have like a Nerdivation style cipher. And it's only there, and it be film recorded after the show. The people are on there, they know the beat, and they got 8 bars to rap in the camera. What do you guys think of that? I think that would be actually kind of cool. I think that'd be dope. Alrighty. Temps, it's your turn. Thank you for being so patient. I know. Thank you for being so patient. This is so adorable, too. I know the reason why you made this song. It's adorable.
Is it you? Have my prayers been answered? Is it really you standing there? Or am I dreaming once more? You look different. Your eyes look tired. Your frame is lighter. Your smile torn. Is it really you, my love?
I'm not the man you fell in love with. I'm not the man you once adored. I'm not your kind and gentle husband. And I am not the love you knew before. Would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done? The things I cannot change. Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting for love.
What kind of things did you do?
This is so adorable. It disgusts me. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. It is nothing bad about it at all. This is eclectically beautiful. But man, this is adorable. Like this, man, all this is too cute.
Left a trail of red on every island. As I traded friends like objects I could use. Memorized that I could count in my head. But all of that was to bring me back to you. So tell me, would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done? The things I can't undo. I met the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting.
If that's true, could you do me a favor? Just a moment of labor that would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed? Could you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulders and take it far away from here.
How could you say this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat. Carved it into the olive tree where we first met. The symbol of our love everlasting. Do you realize what you have asked me? The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
I swear, okay? If you don't try out or audition for Broadway of anything of that regard, if you don't even attempt for that, I will low-key be upset because this is remarkable. And I really hope, really hope that you look at this, and I know you covered, and that's fine, but you need to send these to the individuals who wrote this song, and they need to hear what you did. Somebody needs to hear what you two did. I know it's because there's a couples thing and you guys are really into each other, and that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I need you to really understand the level of talent that you guys both truly have. And it's a blessing. And the one thing, as a person that's like a veteran, a leader, a mentor in any way, form, or fashion, I really, really need you guys to look at those avenues too. Because these are kinds of vocals that movies and classicals and operas and well-trained singers that have companies need. And you could literally put yourself in a legacy just for making sure you tap those particular avenues. As a person who worked for Disney for 6 years, believe it or not, these are one of those things that you want to pay attention to. And at the ages that you guys are right now, you could be playing these characters that come out in these Disney films, these Pixar films, and any of these. You can do that. Just understand they need things like that. So it's good to set up your resume and portfolio and do so accordingly. Just letting you know the caliber of talent that you guys have. Now it's time to harness that on a quality level and on a business professional level. Because they could call you and say, hey, we need you to sing this part for this new Little Mermaid film. And the person that we have as a main vocalist is strong, but we need somebody to back it up. And then they'll be like, okay, so what does that mean? Well, we'll make sure we give you 5% or 5 or 10% of the royalties of that song. So that means that you'll sing it and you'll get what's called an advance. And then you'll also get you'll get an advance and then you'll get a royalty. The advance could be like $30,000-$40,000. Like, it's not even like a serious joke. Like, I'm dead serious. The amount of money that they make when it's millions for that, advance, they'll be like, oh, first for doing this song, the first thing is we'll give you this. And then we'll give you 5% of whatever the money makes from that. And that's something that you could be set for life for. That's why I say that. I say these things so you know how important it could be. One song could change your entire life. It doesn't mean that you be big and famous when I mean that. I mean change your life as in you have that accolade, you got paid for it, and now you can use the money that you got to be able to level up your studio, level up your promotions, your brands, and all that stuff. It gives you a chance. And then you'll always have a royalty coming for you for the rest of your life. That's the most adorable thing. That's too adorable. That's way too adorable. I can't. Good. Now we're gonna hear some aggression. Come on, JD Kid.
I've been making a rock in my city, fighting for bridges the way that I see it. 17, my life is free to be pity. Heaven cold down the bodies they freezing. Carry the weight on my shoulders. Nah.
Careful with the spacing of the words and things like that. You know what I mean? Try to consolidate it where it's like, you know, clarity all the way through. That's all.
Not give it up till it's over. Nah, just a first I moved the boulder. Lot of file inside the folder. Wow, I ain't really be the man that I need to be. Out of my face, so your shooter me shit to me. I'm at the church, so I am gonna stick with it. You want my mercy, but still you ain't getting it. Too many questions are stuck in my mind. Should I just run away? Should I leave them beyond? Wanna be hero, I'm tired of fighting. But who's gonna be there when it's already found? As long as I'm avoiding, not getting too blurry. Deep inside, I've been feeling too worried. I've been living my life in a hurry. Doing this for the heroes before me. And I'm sick of the goddamn shit that I gotta go through just to make sure they leave. Everything comes back to me and I just can't choose how I get my peace. Just saying, I've been fighting for days. I've been running inside of a maze. Looking down, I cannot be amazed. Everything that I know is in flames. They're the space where they cannot be saved. But eyes on the floor, I'm avoiding the gaze. I've been too cold, who can send me a place. Lately I'm thinking of running away. Just leave me alone. Stop calling my phone. I can't protect you all. I still can't watch you fall. Just leave me alone. I'm good on my home. I can't protect you all. I still can't watch you fall. Just leave me alone. Back to back, I got no time to rest. Just spinning my chest. I didn't ask for this. Every single day I feel I'm trying to seize myself. Who really decided? My head's in the cold, but the flames ignited. Been a long time since I felt excited. Who do I wanna be? I'm too divided. Lord, please give me the grace. Nowadays I be feeling ashamed. All my thoughts really feeling misplaced. Everything just be looking fake. I need someone to come in my place, so I can close my eyes for a day. By the page I just couldn't be tamed. On my knees waiting for the result. Yeah, trying to fight, but I've been feeling weak. Victory motivating every week. The answers, peace is what I seek. Climb the mountain, never reach the peak. It's real. I wanna give up, but it's people that depend on me. I need time to heal, but I ain't got time for a break. So set me free. I've been fighting for days. I've been running inside of a maze. Looking down, I cannot be amazed. Everything that I know is in flames. Yeah, the space where they cannot be saved. Eyes on the floor, I'm avoiding the gaze. I've been too cold, who can send me a place. Lately I'm thinking of running away. Just leave me alone. Stop calling my phone. I can't protect you all. I still can't watch you fall. Just leave me alone. I'm good on my home. I can't protect you all. I still can't watch you fall. Just leave me alone.
Yo, like I really dig the vibe of this song. Like this is one of those kind of songs where you just you're chilling at the party, you just kind of sitting down and you just vibing. Like this is a vibing kind of mood record. You know what I mean? Like it's got bar heavy and all that kind of stuff for it, but I'm just saying overall in the vibe, since it's linear, it's kind of consistent, it's gonna have that. If you want them a little bit more dynamic, maybe some drops here, maybe some different kinds of not cadences in rap, that's not what I mean, like different kinds of layering, things of that nature would make it a little bit more dynamic, just punch a little bit more. But this is a chill kind of record with a dope vibe, so it's doing the right thing. I just wanted to let you know. So fire record there. So we got Laszlo, Shaldo, and Joko. We got Laszlo, Shaldo, Joko. Oh yeah, like Laszlo, Shaldo, Joko. You know, we got Laszlo. I don't, if you know what reference I'm doing right now, if you know the rap song I'm referencing when I'm doing that, you know, you get $1. I don't know. But Next got Laszlo, Shaldo, Joko. Yeah, yeah. We got Laszlo, Shaldo, Joko. Yeah, yeah. You know, it depends. Yep.
I was finna go crazy.
Vandal has struck again.
Hey, Rock, Chris, a nigga been feeling gnarly. Jumping off the top rope and swinging like Matt and Javardi. Late to the game, but took 10 like AJ Styles. It's phenomenal. Niggas know not to get me started. Like 5-2, niggas finna move retarded. We can get some money in the bank, I'ma win regardless. Hit man flow, sharpshooter without the harness. HBK kick a bitch and nigga straight into the car. Feeling like Kang, how a nigga move in the darkness. Coming right back to the bitch like Digger Harkness. And that MVP really seeing who stepped the hardest. So and ask the boogeyman, spin the road with the Toolie man. Team with the anvil, going sharpshooter man. JBL clothesline and make a nigga kick the can. Nick Nimitz smelt the Zag and act a fool again. That band wash shit, nigga, we will not be cool again. AJ Lee wanna go and throw that coot again. 09 Randy, we fucking up with hooligans. Shot it with crime time, we finna go and shoot again. It's that big dog shit, been the type to make you lose your friends. Niggas get subpoena, knuckle shuffle scene. Got a little twin sister tryna feature Total Divas. Nigga, we're Melina, LFG was Zine. Tryna see Kelly 2 times in that fucking ring. Got 5-6, niggas still more. Straight thuggin' to the grave, flipping shit like Evan Bourne. Give a bitch a nigga bro kick, Annabella cold whip. Go and ask Chuck Liddell if he still think that he the coldest. Cause nigga been chosen, thugonomics flowing. Tell DiBiase how the bell buckle frozen. Fire feeling melted, Seth Rollins molded. Elimination chamber, yet I'm walking out the boldest.
I dig wrestling bars. I definitely there's a place in my heart for wrestling. I didn't even know I didn't subscribe. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a soft spot for wrestling. That's awesome. All right. So we did Laszlo. Now it's time for Shaldo. Yeah, yeah. All right. Where is he at? Oh,
Do you know how long I've been waiting for? Nah, I ain't doing that. Cross. Shall. Red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light, green light, cross, red light, green light, red light, green light, red light, green light, green light, cross. Place buzzing like Hatchinos, meet me over by Hatchico. Chicken tetsu wa rapido, let's light it up like it's pachinko. Konbini yo sugafteru, family chiki yo taberu. Koko ni wa itakunai, Tokyo e modore tai. It's me on the mic of the life, I be the MC. Got my style on lock, I be the game key. Gotta heat this up like they get NG. I'm not Ichibansky. If you can't breathe, then you must feel the rush to give me the stampede. Hit with the caffeine, back get up out of your damn seat. Walk around like I'm kaiju, they can't move the way I do. Ginza water my waifu, Akibaru my saifu. Shinjuku for the hype mood, Sipumation with my crew. Sukiya for that night food, karaoke if I like you. Still at the sky with no sunning, late night waiting for trains to start running. I take time crossing the boat to stay strutting in the back street. So if you catch me, say nothing. You can never subjugate my endorphins. My big 3 and 7-11, family Martin Lawson's over the sky tree, you're walking into the wind we throw caution.
I love the experimenting you're doing with different stuff. I like this. Like, this is dope. What's cool about it is that this particular this song has so many sections where anybody can make content from this. I don't know if that's the ideal, but it works out just fine there. Like, this is something that you could be able to, You could literally go over to Japan and Tokyo and all that and just rock out like 100%. You definitely could. I like the bilingualness. I like the fact that it stays that consistency. It still stays with that energy. It works out just fine. I hope, I hope that you maybe found some DJs, that's over there that may want to spin this. I think that would be a good way of doing that. That way it's not 100% that you got to go over there and perform it, or they got to sit there and they got to find it. Start sending, these are DJ mixing kind of things. Like start sending these mixes to some of these DJs that's out in different countries and things like that, out where you are, out where all that is, because it's fun. It sounds clean. I'm pretty sure it's clean. I don't think you don't usually use a lot of profanity usually, but it sounds clean. It's a dope mix. The quality works out. It works out well. These are things I would start pitching. I'll start pitching that. I would start pitching that to, different indie mangas or anime individuals that are trying to promote their particular products. I would recommend that. And then, having that particular song, they could be able to make content around that and then be able to promote their brands and things like that. Just maybe like a promotion of, what's the favorite manga you like to read, or you like to, look on YouTube or something like that. Start finding individuals who do those things for partnering. There's a lot of different avenues that you can be able to do with this record alone, just because it's J-pop, and J-pop is something that is energetic and it gets people moving and it gets people excited about whatever they're trying to present to you when they hear that song for the first time. So it does have the shock value to bring people in. You just got to cut them with different clips with the right people, and it's out of here, bro. It's out of here. So that's what I would do. Oh, hell no. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Look at this.
Not like this. Not like this.
I know you love to troll. Even meeting you personally. I know you do. There's always something. If it's not in the video, I don't believe you made this video. I don't believe you. If I don't see random stuff like this in the video and I don't catch it, you didn't make this video. That's how I know. I appreciate your dedication to the craft of trolling. You are like next level. Silly, bro. Silly. But I love it. I love it all the time. Trolling. K Wonder IQ Master video special guest vocals fire. I just like great work, man. Like I said, mixing quality is all great, so I ain't worried about that. Alrighty. We already went through Laszlo, Shaldo, now it's Joko. Yeah.
Look, shit, it's about to be something like, bro. I feel sick, bro. My nose hurting. Like, I just woke up. I just gotta. Yeah, if Lil
kids step up, y'all get stepped on. I settled at the top, so y'all resort to stone throwing. Been dripped out in y'all stream facades, no stone notion. Ain't even touch your quotient, mad about my motion. Hoping your emotions don't got ulterior motives. You got no motion, hop up on that moped. Only time you get in motion, who they quoting? Nah, I mean, those quotes they wrote beforehand. Hand signs to show them quoting. No matter what you did, folks couldn't write like me. Changed my keyboard from QWERTY, y'all couldn't type like me. Not a type like me, the type they tryna be. Your shorty type for me. Said you left and lately it's been right with me. Said it's sitting right with me. She sitting right with me. Pull strings, my dog's gon' let it bang and leave a fiend leaking. Tryna be a president, yelling never held a pole before. 4 plus 4, run up and folk, you're 44. You folding, no folks was 4 for show. Like that you hold, y'all hold on to things in your past. Don't pass holding on, no pause but on. For the plays I'm making, I create some space and they get to chasing. They hate the game from making. No mistakes, they not hollow, then they is vacant. Complacency be catching up to y'all like where I come from. I could cuddle with the greatest if y'all degraded too long. He biodegradable, start that lawnmower. Had to get some snakes up the yard, they're snaking too long. Like Don to Don, if he slip through and bring a beam and wet him up. If he jump the gun, run and gun him down. Run him out of town, run, he can't be found like.
Hey, Joko, have you done anything like with Xander Sage or Mark Knight or Grayson or Diggs or anybody like that? Like I said, I feel, you definitely got a flow to be able to rap with those guys and really make a fire record. I'm serious, you should. I mean, even me. But I don't know if you heard of me before. I'm nobody special. But that would be something that I would recommend, which is Heat. So it works out. So, yeah, man, other than that, just, maybe some drops here and there, kind of. The smoothness of the record is fine, but you want to make sure that the vocal is even more dynamic where it is. You know what I mean? So, well, I'm honored, bro. I wasn't sure if you heard any of this stuff of mine. But, yeah, other than that, man, fire all the way through. Yeah, that's pretty much everything this week. And we made sure we stayed on time. I'm one of those kind of individuals. Like, I know that these streams and all that stuff could be dragging and take a long time. I try my best to get these things done with everybody's submission within 2 hours or less. So that way people can just watch the stream, enjoy it, and then they can go on with their day or their night or whatever, what have you. So, other than that, I mean, we're pretty much good. Well, how do I feel? I could play something new. Something I did for Marvel Rivals, if you want to hear that. I just did that. I'll let you guys hear what that is. Punisher.
Like Punisher, coming in pound for pound. Like Punisher, deliverance will gun you down. Like Punisher, in here round for round. Vigilante is here, show stopping now. Like Punisher, coming in pound for pound. Like Punisher, deliverance will gun you down. Like Punisher, somehow still alive. Every breath for the fam to the day I die.
Hailing from the NY city, the skull get envy. Clips long stock, no pippy. Call Ripley, alienating my victory. Never, my workout makes your deathbed stretcher. See the roots with Spider-Man that just lose. Doctor Strange bitches move sideways in the wrong groove. It's your night to take an L, cause this proves Frank Castle, I'm all with these chess moves. Check you out, I know I'm baffling some. My machine run Gatling guns, either challenge or run. You'll be stunned what they do with me. Every moon night, my turret having a window of opportunity. The team will push, I do shove. You can have a listen, I do judge. With every grudge I crave for war. Like a grenade, I'm just here for the scores, of course.
Like Punisher, coming in pound for pound. Like Punisher, deliverance will gun you down. Like Punisher, been here round for round. Vigilante is here, show stopping now. Like Punisher, coming in pound for pound. Like Punisher, deliverance will gun you down. Like Punisher, somehow still alive. Every breath for the fam to the day I die.
I just did a one verse thing, so they have it, but there'll probably be some more really soon, actually. But yeah, other than that, I'm about to rock. I gotta take care of some deadlines. Yeah, I definitely got to take care of some of these deadlines. But other than that, appreciate each and every one of you guys. And like I said, I'll see you later on in the week when I'm playing games. And just, the takeaway from the day is that, everybody gives advice, everybody gives opinions, but what matters is that what helps you along in the information that you gather from, whether if it's good advice or bad advice, or even advice that really doesn't appeal to you. It's about what you take and what you do to process that information to make a better you. Everybody's a chef, but what tastes good to you is what you want to remember. When you're making music and you cooking up, what tastes good to you before other people tell you what it's supposed to taste like. See you guys later.